Hello again. So now we're on problem number 2. Again, if you haven't seen problem number 1, make sure you watch that one first, otherwise the very first few seconds of this probably won't make much sense. Looking at it, this problem is probably scary because it has 2 letters. It has X's and it has M's. From the previous problem, we just found out that M was really 5, so I'm going to substitute 5 in for M. Now it doesn't look as scary. I mean, it's still a little scary, right? Because there's all that going on the left and parentheses. What? To make it easier, let's start by maybe drawing a little line down our equal sign and looking at it, thinking, what is the first thing we need to do? You're right, we need to distribute. I know, you're thinking, how could she hear me? Distribute was one of our vocabulary words. It means to get rid of the parentheses by multiplying everything that's outside of it to the inside. And when I say outside, I mean what's like right next to it. So what is right next to this? You may think it's the 14, but it's not. It's actually -1. So like what's touching it? -1 times x is -1x, or just -x. -1 times +5. Remember your integer rules. A negative times a positive is negative, the little sleeping fox. So it's going to be -5. On the right hand side, we can also distribute. We know that we have a +3 outside. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 9 is a +27. I heard you. I know, you all said, Mr. Roberts, bring down the equal sign. Bring down the 14. Bring down the -10. Great. I did it. Just because here we go. Okay, there's still a lot going on. So the next thing we need to do is we need to combine like terms. Let me write that down. On the left side, we have a +14 and a -5. To combine like terms, that's 14 minus 5, which is +9. Bring everything else down. On the right-hand side, my like terms have a +27 and a -10. So that's 27 minus 10, which is a +17. And bring everything else down. Okay, now to get something to the opposite side of the equal sign, we do the inverse operations. It doesn't matter which side you put your x's on, I just like them on the left. So I'm going to move my 3x over to the left. If it helps you, put a little plus sign in front of there so you know the inverse is -3x, -3x. So -x minus 3x, if you need to, put a little 1 there. We know our integer rules. That's going to be -4x, because -1 minus 3, that's my baby, sorry. Okay, I'm going to try to finish this up really quick, because my dad is awake now. So we have our x on the left. Now we need to get rid of the 9 and the -4, or the 4. And then we think, what is farthest from our x? We're going to do that first. Well, the 9 is farthest from the x. So we have to do the inverse operation. Don't get confused by that minus side to the right of it. It actually matters what's to the left of the 9. And it is a +9 because there's no sign there. The inverse operation is -9. We subtract. We're left with -4x equals 8. Okay. Now again, we have to do the inverse operation. When numbers are that close, they're not adding, they're multiplying. So the inverse operation is divide by -4. x equals, again, remember our integer rules. Positive divided by negative is negative. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So what you're going to do for the rest of this assignment is you're going to plug this in for x on the next equation, just like we did when we plugged in the value of m at the beginning. And then you're going to distribute, combine like terms, and then solve it using inverse operations. Okay, I hope this helped you. And now I'm going to play with my little baby.